full-bred chocolate lab is in a shelter for a reason.
Okay.
And you found out sitting and nipping, you know.
Well, this is the one that went after the neck, not the lab.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
but
want me to show
every
the one
time
that-
you had Skylar sit, then it would get up and nip at you.
Oh, you would try to get your chin.
Yeah.
That's her with Skylar. So you're going for the chin.
Well, that looks like play.
See there, she's diving
Right on that
in.
neck.
You know, that looks like, that's just play.
But it would not stop.
We had to
Well,
break
that-
it up.
Yeah.
We
you
always have to break it up.
Yeah. But that's just play.
Okay.
There's nothing vicious there.
Okay.
And look at Skylar. Look at the wiggliness of this body. A dog that is aggressive is stiff.
Okay.
Normally ears flattened and back.
Okay.
You'll find an agonistic mouth where it's puckered.
Oh,
The
really?
mouth is closed.
Oh.
Or
Okay, that's it.
teeth are bared.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so that's just play, but I mean,
The
you
problem
were
is
going to
that-
have a real problem getting either of their attention.
Oh, it was almost impossible.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is impossible.
And like I said, when
Come on,
it
baby.
would go and go, and finally, that's why I had talked to you that Sunday. I
Yeah.
said they won't stop. They
Yeah.
just would
We
continue
had to
to
keep them
choke.
separate.
And then when we tried to separate them, they kept trying to go at each other.
Yeah.
And then when we would finally get one on a leash, like if I would get Sky on a leash, then this one kept coming, and I'd have to hold her back while she was trying to get that one on the leash. Then that one didn't want to be on the leash and
Yeah.
started that almost growling at her.
Okay,
yeah, it was
well,
crazy.
let's focus on getting this one
I know,
trained.
we're gonna get this one fixed. Well, I'm not,
Not
fixed, but
fixed, trained.
basically what you're telling me is we want to teach the dog what we want it to do, not what we don't want it to do, correct?
You want to teach the dog what you want to reinforce the behavior
Okay.
that you want the dog to have.
Okay.
And so while you're reinforcing it, you're going to be teaching it. While you're teaching it, that's no time to be stingy with the treats.
Got it.
That's the time. So we can wean a dog off of treats. It's called fading a lure. You know, we can do that. But in the meantime, while you're teaching it, but this dog is going to be a while before it has impulse control.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it's a puppy. It's going to be a
Right.
while. And
It's just under 4 months, so yeah.
yeah, it's going to be happening.
So we did take her to the vet,
Good.
and they said she looks great. I
Yeah.
mean, so everything about her looked good.
Yeah, she does look good. She's got a nice coat.
Now you said weaning her off the treat, so she likes Cheerios. We found that out, like
Yeah,
you
that's
said.
good.
So is that something we continue on, or do you give her
You're gonna,
something?
yeah, while you're teaching behaviors, and then, like, if you're teaching the dog a trick, and you're luring with the food to get the trick, then you do that about 3 times, and then you just use your hand, and when the dog does it, you feed from the other hand.
Oh, I see. So you're kind of
Got it.
switch and bait. Or
You're-
bait and switch.
bait and switch, yeah, but you're using it, and then you can get to the point, as the dog becomes more fluent in the trick, then you can start to do like a flick, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
of your hand. What was I gonna do here? There's gonna be something here.
Oh my goodness. You're not going to need any supper. You're going to be full of treats.
You're finding all the.
All the
Most
treats.
of this is kibble.
Yeah.
That's a little beef liver, dehydrated. So these are, because you're going to be going through this biting phase,
Oh God.
Yeah.
these are just Walmart washcloths that I've put some strapping tape on. I've wound
Oh,
them
is that
really-
all that is? Oh, that's interesting.
Wow.
And that's strapping tape.
Oh, look
So
at
when
that.
they get dirty, you just throw them in the washing machine. When they get ragged, you throw them out.
Okay.
So,
That's a good idea.
yeah. And I have box games that we can do with this puppy so that you don't have to be out buying a whole lot of stuff.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
actually have one of those.
Yeah.
Or it's coming from Amazon.
This is a good thing, especially for a pity. This is called a gorilla root, and this is a large. This is a medium. It is the root of a tree. It does not splinter. Most dogs like wood.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is something you could put in the crate
Okay.
safely.
Is that like
And-
an Amazon product? We
Yeah.
get that from Amazon?
Yeah, gorilla root.
Gorilla root.
And you'll
Okay.
get two, which is fine because you can give Bosco one if he wants it, but he probably won't.
Okay.
But you don't put both down. You put one down, and then in a couple of days you pick that one up and put the other one down. Because
Okay.
things that you leave out like this, Addie will get bored with
Okay.
and won't touch. So, yeah.
Okay. Good idea.
Well, that's
So-
interesting. I'm
But
glad-
she likes these. So these are nice because these can fit in a
In a
pocket or
pocket.
anything.
A handbag. Yeah.
And what, or in the couch cushion, you know?
Yeah.
And then when the dog comes up and decides that your hand is the appropriate thing to chew, you're going to tell it, this is what you chew.
Okay.
This is what I want you to chew.
So it's interesting
So
you said
it's
that because we leave her
switch.
toys down. We should probably not do that, right? In
Yeah,
her little playpen area, we have toys in there for her, but we just leave them in there.
yeah, I sometimes put them in a little box and let the pup go get them out
We've
of the
done
box.
that downstairs,
Yeah,
but upstairs in the little plaything, we've just left her toys down. Should we
Yeah.
not do that?
well, it depends on
Eddie.
how much play the dog has.
Okay.
You know, how much play drive the dog
Alright.
has. So, like my boxer is 7 and loves to go.
Well, a lot of
Oh,
times.
I know
before-
what I was going to show you.
Yeah, a lot of
I
times
was
if
going
we're
to show
upstairs,
you a boxer.
a lot of times if we're upstairs playing or sewing together in the room, and she's in the play, she just sleeps,
She plays a little bit.
And
She
then
likes
she'll-
the
yeah.
squeaky toys.
and then
Or
she'll sleep.
the little bones with the nubbies, the little soft plastic
Yeah.
bones with the nubbies, because I imagine it helps her teeth. And then I got her the icy versions of that too.
Good, just a minute.
Oh no, she doesn't look like a boxer.
No, it doesn't.
And most boxers don't have as long a snout.
Yeah,
Although she has a coloring of a boxer.
yeah.
Except for the brindle, you know.
Yeah, the brindle.
Well, she's
and
not
her
a,
brindle
she's,
is really
we
pretty.
know she's not 100% pit bull.
No,
She's got pit in her, but she's not gonna be a big dog.
she's not going to be a big dog, no.
Well, the rescue said American Staffordshire Terrier, but that's a pit bull, right? A named Staff.
That's yeah, well, the American Staffordshire people don't like to,
They don't like to say pit bull.
they don't say pit bull.
Yeah.
An American Staffordshire is an AKC, pit bulls are not AKC,
Right.
so there's a big controversy. I wanted to
But-
show you, American Staffordshire, although these are not AKC regulations,
When
but,
I looked at the terrier class, she looks to me almost like a Parson Terrier, except she doesn't have the wiry hair. She's smooth coated and brindle,
yeah.
but the ears and the face reminded me of a Parson Terrier. And I had a friend back in Maryland that had a Jack Russell. Of course, she's much bigger than a Jack Russell.
And I don't know how, like a full-blown pit bull, I don't know how big they get. I've never
Well, they
owned a
could
pit
They
bull.
vary, it just varies.
But like they told us, what they say, this dog would get what, 40, 45
40 to
pounds?
50.
Yeah,
They estimated her adult weight.
which is fine because at our age, we don't need another 100-pound dog.
Right.
Except our 100-pound dog at home is just a big,
Well, he's
Well,
old.
I know, but it's
He's
12.
old. yeah.
He's got,
That's different.
he's 11 years.
All right, so this is an American Staffordshire. See the mouth on that dog?
Yeah.
Mm. No, Addie.
Look at the mouth on this dog.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't have
Addie.
the girl.
Addie.
So, when I want you guys to pick word that you're going to use, and it should be a short word like yes, yep, good. Not good girl, but good. And I want you to pick that is the word that you are going to use to tell Addie, yes, that's the behavior I'm looking for.
Okay.
Okay? So that way, your communication starts to get clear
And consistent.
and consistent. Yeah.
If we're both
So,
using the same word.
Pick your word.
What do you want?
So good's an easy word
Good.
to remember.
Good's an
just
easy
good.
word.
And you don't say good girl, you just say good.
Yeah, yeah, short is
Right.
better.
Got it.
Because you're going to say good girl all the time. Whenever she's a good girl.
Right.
So, but this is going to be a training
Got it.
term. But you're going to use good girl too. So I don't want you guys beating yourself up, you know. I mean, you'll see me, I'll be training, I'll tell her good girl.
Okay.
So, you know, she's going to get, I just want the behaviors that you like to be reinforced. So that would be a sit. So you know how all dogs just learn sit like that? It's the
Seems
easiest
like
thing
it,
in the world. Yeah, you know why? Because the first time they sit,
Yeah.
Everybody goes,
and guess what? That's reinforcement.
Right.
And that dog learned really fast.
Look at how
That-
dirty your paws are from
That
thinking.
sit pays. So this is it. It's a paycheck. You are paying this dog to do the behaviors you want.
Okay.
And you are not paying for those behaviors you don't want. And I'm going to have you stop as many treats, like across the room and tossing a treat.
Okay.
Okay? And the only reason I'm going to do that is because she's going to create a habit really fast and expect that.
All right.
Okay? So that's what we're going to do. So I thought that we'd start with, I thought today we would do mat work. And mat work over the next 4 weeks will bring you the sit stay, the down, and the down stay. Today we're going to teach you how to create attraction and release from the mat. Okay?
Alrighty.
And in 6 months you can have a dog that'll go to place.
All right.
You know, it can happen really fast.
Okay.
So, and it just teaches them lots of things. I thought we'd start recall,
Okay.
okay? Because I think recall is really important. I
Yes.
take it, yeah. You have a fenced yard, but
Yep.
when you want the dog to come in, you want the dog to come
She's
in.
eating that green stuff.
Hey, green stuff. Yeah, well, this is the pity. Yes, you know what I want? I want this. Yes, I do. I want that. Did you eat that
So
one?
that's the pit bull there?
That's the pit bull. That's why, you know, I do a couple of things. I do these, you know, this is just sewn leather, no
Okay.
stuffing.
Oh, it's
So there's no
Yeah, I was gonna
stuffing to
say.
get out of it.
almost looked like firehouse.
Yeah, it's not firehouse. No, it's leather. But these are great.
Yeah.
These are just,
We'll have to get some.
yeah. They're not-
Busty
you'll
might want one.
Yeah, you
you'll
never know.
get 2 for like $25, $26.
Okay.
Okay, great.
You're not gonna need a large one.
No, because I don't think she's ever gonna get super big.
So and hopefully I'll show you a couple of, I see, yeah, I never take anything away from a dog. I exchange.
Exchange.
So, and I'm gonna teach you a word that is gonna be one of the most important words for you. I always call it, send those elephants away. And it's called get it. They learn it really fast. Addie. Addie.
See, she doesn't know her name yet.
You don't know you. Get it.
Ah.
the dog will chase the treat and come back to me.
Not ours.
Not this one.
Did it? Yes, she did.
There we go.
Did it? So she will get it really fast.
Okay.
All right, and it's a nice way to get it when you want to pick things up that she might not want you picking up.
Got it.
Okay, and I would definitely have Cheerios in your pocket to put down when you want to hook her up her leash.
Okay.
So that get it thing, how much do you work with her on that? In other words, do you do it like 10 times in a row? Do you just do it a couple times
Yeah,
every day?
10 times in a row, 5 on either side.
Okay.
And then any of your training sessions are no more than a minute. This is a baby. You know, 30 seconds,
Okay.
20 treats,
Okay.
you know. And you might do with mat work, you might do 10, 15 treats, and then you'll do your release, and then you'll do that 3 times.
Okay.
So maybe 45 treats, and then that's the mat work. That should take you 45
I'm
seconds.
just gonna get into everything here.
Yeah, well, she is, and there's lots of smells in here, and I'm fine with her getting into things. I see. That's how smart she is.
She seems to be a smart dog.
She's a smart dog, and she gets what she wants.
Just like her mother.
Mhm.
Except I'm not a
Get
dog.
it?
I'm smart and get what I want.
So you can do this with toys. Get it. Get it. Bring me the toy. Bring me that toy. Yeah, you need to give me that toy. Yes, you do. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Okay, here. Give it. Then I'm going to pick these up. Okay? And then we'll have all distractions off of the floor because what I want is her attention.
Got it.
And if I have, these are called antecedents. So antecedents are anything that's in the room. So if your dog isn't doing what you want it to do, you have to sort of look around and see what's in the room that you can change. Change one thing, and it can change the behavior.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, here we go. Here we go. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it with Cheerios. Because you like Cheerios.
Yes, she does.
Cheerios are cheap and you're not going to throw them up.
Yeah, we made the mistake one day. I was trying to work with her out in the backyard, and I gave her like dog treats, and then she got diarrhea really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Too many dog treats. Even though I broke them up in quarters.
So this goes, Addie, come. So I'm turning this way. She's starting, Addie, come. I'm not saying Addie, come until she's coming. Addie, come. Addie, come. And she's a baby, so she doesn't exactly see where it goes, so you have to be.
Kind of help her out.
Addie, come. Yeah. Addie, come. So this is how you teach her a cue. We're just ignoring that.
Okay.
Okay? So I go on a diagonal. You'll do this in your living room. And then once Addie becomes pretty proficient at this, take it out in the backyard
Got it.
and see how it goes. So, or out on the back deck. And just gradually add a level of distraction because there's going to be scent out there.
Yeah.
So, a couple of things. Dogs are one of the few mammals that follow our gaze. So when you're standing like this, telling your dog to come, you are giving it a mixed message. Because your eyes are that way, your feet are that way. So that's why we...
Going diagonal.
She thinks.
We're not diagonal. We're going away from the dog.
So if you're standing still, she thinks you're wanting to go the other way.
Yeah. And you'll find that with dogs. Dogs will do that.
Well,
Daddy, come. I just do it diagonal because it's...
Oh,
Right.
because it's the space.
so
Daddy, come.
So when it comes to, when we talk about, you said commands, dogs don't know what you're saying to them, right?
No.
No, we don't.
It's the last
So
thing they learn.
how does a dog learn its name?
Well, you'll just call it, and
You just
it
call
learns
it,
it
tell
from reinforcement.
Okay, because if you call her Addie enough, I mean, most dogs we've ever had is that way. You call them that name enough, they will come.
Yeah,
because
they will
know
come.
that name.
Yeah.
But for the training purposes, I hear you say Addie come. She has no idea what come means, right?
She has no idea what come means, but it's not going to take her long to learn.
Got it,
That word pays.
got it.
It's a
Got it,
payoff.
Got it.
It's a payday.
A payday. So, that is good. So I'm going to give you a few. So, you'll do about 10 of these.
Okay.
And that's one way to really figure out what you want to do.
She's got something back there.
There's something back there because my Yorkie wants to
Oh,
go back
got
there
it.
and get something. What do you think? What do you think? Is it a spider? Is it a spider? It's a cobweb. Yeah. It's a cobweb. Yeah. It's a cobweb.
She likes her
Oh,
belly
yeah.
rub.
All right, so you're going to toss a get a cookie for her
Okay.
and let her know that you are now the resource.
Eddie.
Do that. She likes that.
Eddie, come.
No, you
You have
can't
to walk.
can't do that until
She
she's
starts
coming.
coming. Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, when do I throw the treat then?
you're
That's
just
what
going to do a get a cookie for her, so
Okay.
she knows you're the resource.
Eddie.
Addie,
Eddie. Eddie.
give it.
Get it.
There you go. They learn get it real fast.
Eddie, come.
Wait till she's coming. So start moving this way. Addie,
Eddie.
Addie, come.
Eddie, come.
There you go. Start moving the other way.
Other way.
Eddie.
Wait till she's coming.
So wait a second. Okay.
Eddie.
That's okay. We lost her. That's okay. She's a baby. You lose them.
Come in. Eddie, come.
Don't
do
use
that.
that word when
Just to get
and while you're
unless she's
teaching.
following. Yeah.
Yeah. Because what you do is you poison that word. Addie. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah. Yeah. Get it.
Get it. Eddie, come.
She never saw you throw it.
I see that.
And this'll happen really quickly.
So I start with get it, and then
Well, all I wanted you to do was let her know that I'm no longer the resource, you are. And a get a cookie tells her that. Where is she getting the food from?
me.
You now.
So you say get it, and then after that it's Addie come? Or you just say Addie come?
No, so when you start doing this
Yeah.
exercise, you're going to throw a couple get a cookies so
you
Addie
don't-
knows that you're the resource.
But you don't say get it. You just throw them.
No,
right?
I say get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I say get it. So do your schmooch.
Eddie. Eddie. Come here, go. Eddie. Eddie.
Has she found?
Get it.
Oh, good. Oh, no, found something better.
Here, Eddie.
There you go.
Okay.
And, okay, now start moving.
Addie, come.
No. Okay. So you can't say come until
Till she
she's
starts
coming.
Yeah,
following.
because she's not even looking at you.
So that's why we're doing this, because this is not easy stuff. I mean, this is not how you think of training a dog.
I guess not.
But that's why you hired me, so I can tell you how to get
Right.
there the fastest.
I'm very resourceful. Eddie.
You gotta be kidding. Look at this.
My dog is embarrassing me.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh?
She's fearless.
What are you
She's
doing?
never been here before and she's crawling
What
all
are
over
you
you.
doing? Well, that's better than fearful. Let me tell
Yeah.
you. I mean, she could be fearful. I've had dogs show up here. Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, yes. Come on. Let's go. Hurry up. Hurry.
There's something on top of that cooler.
That she's really interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's on top of that cooler? Hmm?
Something yummy.
Schmutz. Schmutz is on top of that cooler? Alright, so. Alright. Let me see let's see if I can get her engaged again. Eddie! Come on! Come on! Eddie, come! Eddie, come! Eddie, come!
No.
Whoops.
Oh, God.
And she's easily distracted.
Yeah.
Easily. What do you got in your mouth there? What do you got in your mouth there?
Doggy ADHD.
That's water.
Yeah.
You never have to worry about her. She knows how to find the water. Okay, I'm going to go to something a little more interesting so we can... Okay, let's see. Eddie, come.
Oh, is it a different tree?
It's kibble.
Kibble? Now she's licking the floor. Oh, there we go.
Eddie, come. Eddie, come. Okay,
There.
there you go.
Okay.
You're on.
So
So you have to be engaging.
it's get it first, right?
I would do a get it cookie just because the only reason you're doing a get it cookie is so that, what are you doing to yourself? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here, silly. Come here.
Have you ever had a puppy that does this? I mean,
I haven't had one quite as much into gymnastics.
right,
Yeah.
and just getting into things.
Well, I've had dogs that will get into
Oh, really?
everything.
Okay.
Yes. So, and sometimes we consider that doggy ADHD. This is a gorilla root. This is a small one.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's probably a better size for her. Addie.
No, I'd give her the mediums.
Okay.
Okay.
Addie! Addie! Addie girl!
What is she doing?
She's trying to get behind the hot water heater.
Addie! Come on! There you go. You got yourself in a pickle now. Come on, you got yourself in that pickle. The reason she's going up and over, she's very determined, is because I put this in front of her so she couldn't get out. Hey, come here. Come here. Yeah. Well, what did you get? Oh my goodness. What did you get? Oh my goodness, this was very important. This was very important. I know. Huh? I know. I know. Kitty. That's the. There you go. Now start moving that way.
Eddie, come.
Not
Wait
until
a
she starts
second.
coming to you.
Nope.
She's not even seeing you. You gotta move. You can't just stand still.
Okay, so I start with get it again.
No, just
Just start
start
walking
moving
this
this
way.
way.
And-
Whoops. What was that?
That was a bad throw.
Okay, so you're not throwing it ahead of
You're throwing it before she even moves. And you didn't say, Eddie, come.
Okay.
So, all right. So, do you understand what we're doing?
Mhm.
Okay. So you're moving. The minute she starts to move with you, you're going to say, "Addie, come," and you're going to toss a cookie out in front of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope, she's off kilter now.
So go back this way. Go back this way.
Get it.
Yeah.
Eddie, come. Oops, Eddie, come.
There you go. Now start back the other way.
This way. Keep going.
Eddie, come.
Turn around.
Okay. Turn around. Go this way.
Keep going. She's not, don't throw it.
Eddie. Eddie, come.
You stopped.
Yeah, you stopped and you went, "Addie, come." So what you're poisoning that word. You're making that word mean
Bad.
nothing.
All right.
It means nothing because there's no consequence if she doesn't do it. Plus, to start off with, she doesn't really know what
Yeah.
the word is, but it's going to mean nothing. So.
Now,
Now
go.
move.
Keep moving. She's
Keep
not-
moving.
Side track. Oh,
Eddie, come.
There you go.
Okay.
Now you got it. Now move the other way.
well, she lost it. It went
That's all right.
behind.
Move the other
Yeah,
way.
keep coming back.
Yeah.
There
And
you
it
go.
comes. There you go.
There.
Start moving the
Yeah.
other way.
Go the other way.
Eddie,
Keep
come.
going.
There you go. Now
Now
the
turn
other
around.
way.
Keep going. Don't throw anything. She stopped.
Okay.
But that time it was right.
Here we go. She's
She's
starting.
coming.
Eddie,
There we go.
come.
There you
There you
go.
go.
All right.
Turn around.
So-
Keep going. Keep going.
Eddie, come.
So you have to throw it so that this baby knows where it went.
Right.
Because her brain is so underdeveloped right now because of how old she is that she has to kind of see where it goes.
Got it.
Okay.
She'll-
So I'm tossing it too far.
You're just not tossing it where she can see it.
Okay.
So sort of out in front of you and in a direct line to, where she's headed. And that way, 'cause one time it went off that way, if it goes off to the side,
They don't.
she may or may not. She will pick it all up in another 2 weeks. You're not going to be able to throw anything without Addie knowing where it is. But right now, she's such a baby, you have to sort of guarantee that action.
Is her as a puppy, and I don't know this about dogs, is their eyesight not as strong as when they get older? I mean, is it just simply
Well,
their
everything's
like their side
developing.
of vision is a little less now?
Yeah,
than-
everything's developing right
Got it.
now, but their eyesight, as far as their eyesight goes, they see better at dawn and dusk than we do. They have a reflective lens in the back. They can take in ultraviolet light,
Okay.
which we can't do. So they have skills that we don't have.
Right.
Their nose is incomparable. Their ears have 8 muscles, so they can hear prey.
Mhm.
So it moves all around. They hear way better than we do. Plus, they hear decimals higher than
Yeah,
what
I
we
knew
do.
about their especially their smell is so
Their
crazy.
smell is so. The oldest cremains ever found by a dog were 10,000 years old.
Wow.
So if you think you're getting the pee smell out,
Yeah.
think again.
Do you have any of those left?
Couple.
Oh.
You want
Can
to
I
try
get,
it?
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try this. Can I get a couple of these?
Yeah,
Or whatever.
absolutely.
How many? We'll try this.
Daddy's gonna work with you, Ed.
And you can do,
Anytime.
there you go.
Eddie, come.
There you go.
Eddie, come. Eddie, come.
There you
Oh,
go.
Daddy's doing good.
There you go.
Eddie, come. Yeah, just bend down and just drop it basically forward. Eddie,
Yeah.
come. So she can see it. Eddie, come.
And the noise of your dogs are totally
Eddie,
attracted
come.
to motion. So
Gotta keep it
Eddie, come.
moving.
you gotta keep it moving. There you go.
Eddie, come.
That's good. So you don't wanna do too
We want him
much.
to go.
Yeah,
Eddie, come.
because,
Okay.
you don't want the dog to get bored.
Yay!
Good
So that was
job.
good. So here's what I would do. I would have Bill be Addie. And you are going to be the dog trainer, teaching recall. So you're going to be going, Addie, come, or Bill, come. And sometimes he's going to come, sometimes he's not, you know.
Mhm.
You're going to have to, just because better to practice something that you don't feel as skilled at without the dog
Okay.
Okay.
rather than with the dog.
Mispractice with the dog, yeah.
Yeah,
So what I was doing was working. She was
that's
doing it.
working, yeah.
So I did like maybe 10 times, and then you just stop, right?
And then you stop.
Okay. And
Yeah,
so,
because you don't want to drill it
right.
because they'll get bored. They're
Now, how
puppies.
often? So during a training session, that would be one training session. And
One
you're kind-
training
And you're
session.
kind of done.
And you're kind of done.
Would you do that just once a day? You do that multiple times a day.
You could do that once a day, but you're going to have a few different
Other things to do.
other things
Got
to do.
Okay.
So, if you did it once a day and you did it once a day, that's twice a day.
Okay.
They're going to pick this up. So now I'm going to teach you the emergency recall.
Okay.
This is how you get your dog when you can't guarantee that the dog is coming. So you don't say COME unless you can guarantee that that dog is coming.
Okay.
Okay? Because if there's no consequence for not coming, and consequence can be a treat. You know, if there's no consequence, the dog's not going to do it. So I'm going to have you pull your chair up there. I'm going to have you pull your chair in that corner. And then we're going to have a few of these. And the puppy will get tired of the food, you know.
Yeah.
We'll get tired of stuff. So we'll each do maybe 5 of these. And so this goes like this. Pop, 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 pop. And then I sit back up.
Make that noise.
Well, just say pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop.
There you go. Sit back up.
Pop, 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 pop.
There you go. Pop, 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 pop. There you go.
Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, 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 pop.
Pop, 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 pop. Good. Yeah, there you go.
Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop.
something you two can do.
Back and forth.
Back and forth, yeah. And you want to do this in the house at first until this is, oh yeah, what happened, huh? We were just starting to have fun.
So,
That kind of game, folks.
so this is interesting, that noise. So if we were in the backyard, and we did this in the backyard too, right? You could have this. So if you really need, this is what you say to her, just pup, pup, pup?
Yeah, this is what I say when I can't guarantee that the dog is going to come. So the come is going to go with you going this way.
Right.
And then we're going to start having a, I know you saw the Labrador Retriever. Oh my God, and the kitty cat. Yeah, you saw him. Wow, you're so smart. So,
That's funny.
yeah. Yeah. Did you want to see the kitty cat? Huh? Do you want to see the kitty cat? Okay, there you go. Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, kitty, kitty.
I'm gonna bite that cat's tail.
Yeah.
So, this is going to start with just Addie come
Right.
while she's coming. But then it's going to go to, you're going to put Addie on a leash, and every time you're going to call her name, and she reorients to you, she turns to you, and you're going to treat her. And then you're going to start doing that. You're going to go to the dollar store and get six $1 6-foot leashes, cheap ones, you know. And you'll do so many feet, 3 leashes, and
Okay.
you'll put her there, and you'll go, Addie, come, and then you can guarantee you'll start moving like
Got
this. But you can guarantee because you've got the leash. And this is how you get a rocket recall. This is how you get a dog that will come when called.
Okay.
But in the meantime, you've got an emergency for when the dog doesn't yet know.
Yep.
COME. The dog gets out the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and so if she's used to this pup, pup, pup thing, got it. It's
Okay.
only used in an emergency.
It's, well, yeah, but you can use it
You can use it anytime,
use it
but yeah.
anytime you want. And here's the thing, if the dog gets out the front door, you're like, bup, 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 and you're
Yeah.
walking away from them. Bup, 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 bup,
Yeah,
bup,
we know
bup,
what
bup,
you get
bup.
for that.
She's smart.
She's smart. Now she picked that up. You see how quickly they pick things up. Addie, get it. Addie, get it.
Still worried about that black dog up
Yeah.
there.
Get it. Get it. She'll pick that up right away. So while you're making coffee, you throw
Yeah,
a couple of
got
bitty
it.
cookies, you know? While the coffee's dripping or whatever it does, you do, right there in the kitchen, you do a few Addie COMEs. There you go.
She's really intrigued by that black dog up there.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. I mean, come here. I want to see something. Get it. Get it. Now you do it.
Get it. Get it.
She picks up pretty quick. I mean, on
Picks
some
up
of this
real
stuff.
quick.
Yeah.
Well, they're little sponges at this age too.
Get
Yeah, true.
You know, they're before 16 weeks, you can just teach them so
Yeah.
much. And they get, so at 5 months of it, at 16 weeks, the door to novel starts to go down. At 5 months, it closes.
Get it.
That doesn't mean you can't introduce novel to the dog, but you have to do it in a much slower way.
Got it.
So, and the dog will tell you. If the dog is like, you know,
Yeah.
then you've gone too fast. So that's why they tell you, get the dog having as many experiences as it possibly can have safely.
Mhm.
and see as many silhouettes, meet as many different types of people, kids,
Right.
men, women. Like I have a boxer, I got the boxer about a year ago last June, hasn't seen very many men, and freezes. So dogs do 4 things. They flight, fight, freeze, or fawn. Okay?
Okay.
So my boxer freezes. He like sees a man out while we're walking. He's like,
Huh.
and you know, I treat at this
Yeah.
point. I do treats in a way so that the only way to change a dog's behavior is to change how they feel about it. So you change the emotion behind the behavior. So he's afraid. So what I'm doing is he's getting treats here. So I'm hoping that he's going to start associating men with
Treats. Treats.
a good
A good experience.
emotional response. Yeah.
The kibble that you have, can we get that at any place?
Yeah, you know, I
Is
don't.
it just called kibble?
Oh
or
yeah,
is
it's just dog kibble. It's
Just
just
dog
Dog
kibble?
food. It's like her puppy food.
yes.
No, I understand that, but the puppy food that she has is that science diet stuff. It's almost the size of a
It's like a
BB.
minuscule pebble.
Yeah.
It's not.
So it's not quite as big as these here. That's why I was going to
Right. Yeah, but she doesn't need anything big.
Oh, okay.
No, what we have is too small, I think is what Bill was trying to say.
That's what I was
We'd like
trying to
something
say.
more that size because that's easier.
It's like easier for her to see
Well,
and
it's
everything.
a higher value because it's more food. What we have is just a tiny speck versus that.
Right. This is kangaroo.
That's even smaller, right? Ours is smaller than
Ours is
that.
even smaller than that.
Yeah. So this
It's a
is
science diet puppy food is what it's called.
yeah.
Oh, you're doing
Okay.
so
Yeah, ours
good.
is even smaller
You're
than that.
doing
So
so good.
we'll just
at
look
your
up some
job.
dog kibble
So
and we'll
smart.
find some.
Yeah, get a little go to the
PetSmart or
PetSmart Pet Supply in the Kroger shopping center.
What about Tractor Supply?
Would
Do they-
Walmart have it?
Tractor Supply has it.
Would
Walmart has it.
Oh, okay. We'll get some.
Yeah,
Walmart.
everybody has it.
Right.
Okay. Good
Um,
girl.
And one of the other things you can get there is in the refrigerator section. They have the fresh pet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's kind of nice as treats too, because it's food. I like the treat to be food at least, you know,
Right.
rather than just garbage.
Got it.
Okay, so you're doing so good. So now we're going to try something new. We're going to try something new. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try something new.
Oh, what I was going to tell you, Candace, is we took her to the vet Monday afternoon because she needed a DHPP booster.
Mm-hmm.
She was like the greeter at the vet. Anybody that walked in, it's like, tail a wagging, hi, I'm Addie, welcome to Friar's Gate.
Yeah, and then the vet tech and the veterinarian,
She
she was just a jewel.
Because I was a little
Right.
worried how she would react in a new
Yeah.
setting, new people, new smells.
Yeah.
And she did great.
Yeah, they're good at this age as long as they've been introduced, and it's a good. So this is Happy Howie's meat roll.
Okay.
This is what I use once they're a little bit older and I want a higher value treat. So I might use Cheerios, and then when Cheerios stop working, you know, I might use kibble. Kibble stops working, I use Happy Howie. Now what I like about this is it doesn't crumble in your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a dog product or is that a human product?
That's a dog
This
product.
is a dog product.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just cube it.
Yeah, I
It
just.
looks like
All right.
cheese, but it doesn't crumble.
Right.
But it does, yeah, but
This
it's
is-
not cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says turkey flavor or something.
Yeah, that's turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes in beef, turkey. But this is nice. You get 3 of them for like $25 from Amazon. So, what was I gonna do? Oh, we're gonna do mat work.
Yeah.
Okay, so mat work. You're gonna take. When I'm done with the bath mat, I wash it, and then it becomes a perfect little mat for them. It's a little cushy, you know.
Yeah.
So mat work starts with the minute the mat hits the floor. This week, This is just for this week, okay?
Okay.
The minute the mat hits the floor, you're not going to put the mat down when the dog's back is turned to you. You're going to put it down when you have the dog's attention and it's interested. When the mat goes down, the dog should come and put its paws on the mat. Good. 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 Free. Good. Good, yeah. Free. Yeah. Good.
I got it.
Okay? So, yeah, that was very good. You did so good, and I know you want to play a little more, and there you go. So the minute the paw hits the mat, you say good, because what you're doing is magnetizing the dog to the mat.
Okay.
Okay? Then you're going to do 5 or 6 treats, and you're going to turn away, and you're going to use whatever word you want to use for release.
All right.
Some people say okay, some people say free, some it's, whatever you want to use. You decide what you want to use. And then that's what you're going to use. I normally lure at that point. There are no treats off of the mat during this exercise. Only treats on the mat. We are magnetizing the dog to this mat.
And it's just as long as their front paws hit the mat.
Yeah,
Not
you're going to
all
ask
four.
for more.
Okay.
You're going to ask for more, but let's just start by shaping the behavior.
Okay.
Pretty soon you're going to have the dog's going to get all the way on the mat, and it's going to sit down or it's going to lay down. It's not going to want to get off. That's why you're going to want to have to learn.
Right.
And so if the mat's this way and you turn away this way, I do that. If I turn away this way, I do that. So I'm creating some motion, which the dog is interested in. Yes, is this a very special thing? Oh, I have to re-up here. Yeah, I have to re-up. Here we go. I'm re-upping. So we're going to do this one more time, and then your mom and dad are going to do it, okay? Is that okay with you? Yeah. Good. So I want these coming good. From above. Good. And I want the dog's heads down. Free. Good. 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 Free. Free. Yeah. I know you want to be on that mat. I know you do, but it's over now. And then you pick this mat up, okay?
All right.
So you can use a bath mat, you can use a yoga mat, you can use an old quilt, you can use an old pillow, you can use her bed. Anything is a mat. You can go get
Yeah.
your exercise mats from
Yeah.
Walmart and tape them together, and then you got that. So it doesn't matter what you use. And you can use different things. You don't have to use the same thing all the time. Everything that you see here is a mat.
Okay.
It's
All right.
So,
Here, let me bite it.
I see. It's very important, isn't it? Yes, it's very important. Yes. So I didn't tell her no. I took all the energy out of this because she wanted to do tug. I just dropped the energy level, and then when she let go, I started petting her. And I petted her slow.
Yeah.
So you're just such a smart dog. You are the smartest dog. You are so smart. So you can feed her less tonight,
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
you can consider this her afternoon,
okay.
unless you've already fed afternoon.
Well, she had 6:30, she had 11:30, and then she'd usually eat again about 4:30.
Yeah, so
and-
There you go.
take a quarter cup out.
All right, and then last night I gave her like 2 tablespoons before bedtime to try to help her sleep through the night, and that worked like a charm.
Oh yeah, there you go. So
Here, I'm gonna give her some of these. I'll give her
okay, so you want it coming, you're magnetizing to the mat, so you want this coming from above. You want the
Right.
dog's head to stay down.
Right.
You
So
don't have to say good every time you put one down. You can say good, you can blend it.
Got it.
Every once in a while you'll say
I'll get
good.
in there. No, you won't.
It's all right, it's all right.
But when you say free, you don't have anything in your hand. You're just
No, but I have the mimicry of something in my hand.
So you use the opposite hand that's got something in it. Because
waiting.
I'm
No,
going,
you'll be out by then. Well, no, if we're
yeah,
gonna
pretty
do,
close.
Well, but if you have something in your hand, it's
Yeah,
not going to
exactly.
matter.
yeah.
It's just not going to matter.
Okay.
You're just going to, thank you, what a good baby. What a good baby. Yes, can I get you a cookie? Thank you for bringing this. Yes, you get a cookie for that. Thank you, very nice. Okay, who's going
You
first?
wanna go first?
Okay, so,
So how do I get her to look at me first? Or do I just put it down and then?
No, she's gotta look at you before you put it down.
Eddie? Good,
so that's late.
good,
Yeah.
Don't feed it to her in her mouth.
Keep
Just
dropping.
put it on the,
good,
yeah. Drop another one.
good. Now do the
Say free.
free.
Take your right foot and step back. And yeah, and now use your hand to sort of go away.
Free. Eddie? Good,
Good. Yeah, there you go.
good. Good. Whoops.
So keep her head down. Keep the treats down there.
Good.
And then when you're ready,
Good.
Okay, step
turn
back.
away.
Step back. Yeah.
There you go. Good girl.
Yay!
And now pick the mat up. Tell her she's a good girl.
You're a good girl,
You
baby.
are a good
Such a good
girl.
girl. Now Daddy's gonna try. Yeah, we get to do it again. Yay! No, Daddy's gonna try. Go to Daddy.
Good.
Oops.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, let's do this over, because that was a bad
No, don't
drop.
worry about doing it over. Good.
Good. Good. Good. Good.
Nice.
Free.
Use your other hand. Yeah, and palm towards, fingers towards.
This way?
Yeah.
Free. You're stubborn.
No, not
Here,
so.
watch this. I'll do this hand. You're still stubborn.
So move it back a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good.
So now back up here.
Yep.
Yeah, good.
Good. Up, go up.
So you want to be on it.
Good.
The game starts the minute the treat hits, the minute the
Good.
paws hit the,
Good.
yeah. And then you're gonna pick this up.
Good.
So it's gonna be really quick.
Yep.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna do too many.
All right.
So this is how it's gonna go this week.
Alright.
Next week, and if you're using her bed, you are going to pick it up right after you're done. And then you can put the bed back where the bed goes. You
Okay.
know, you don't,
Got
you can, but for this particular exercise, you want the mat to come up afterwards. Now, this is the only week that the mat's gonna come up. The mat will be able to stay down.
Okay.
And the dog is gonna start offering behaviors.
Okay.
And probably this week. But we're not going to be doing anything about behaviors, but next week, I'm gonna show you how to do a location-specific marker word, how to mark the sit, how to mark the down, where to put the treat. So,
Okay.
okay, so that's all gonna happen next week.
Okay, so can we recap just real quick? We did I wanna make sure, the pup thing I got, right?
Right.
That's back
Yeah,
and forth.
that's
We
fine.
can do that.
Emergency.
The added come thing is where you get her to watch and follow you, throw out in
Yes.
front of you, back and
Yeah.
forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
And then there's this one right here,
The magic mat.
the magic, what was the fourth? There was a fourth one. What was the other one?
Get it? It's a location-specific.
Oh, the get it
Throw
one.
it out.
Throw it
Yeah.
out. Yeah, got it. That's it.
All right, so you're gonna get an email from me. Do I have both your emails?
Oh, yeah, I don't think you have mine,
don't
but
have his.
if you want it, I can give it to you. That's easy.
Yeah.
And we're gonna need to run out to the car and get the checkbook to pay you, Candace. I didn't know if you wanted it made payable to you personally or to
Yeah, make it payable to me personally.
you. Okay.
So I have your email,
Yes.
right? So
Well,
you can,
I don't know. I've only gotten text from you.
okay, so let me
Which,
get you.
okay,
a-
I'll write down mine. I'll say.
Yeah.
Okay,
Put my
what's it?
Gmail down, Bill.
Yeah,
Channel
and then-
Pat 98?
Yeah.
Okay.
so what's gonna happen is you are
Mine.
going to get step-by-step directions of what we did today, and you're gonna get video
Oh, awesome.
of what we did today.
Oh, okay.
So and I'm gonna show you a video, I'm gonna send you a video of me working with a client, going through all the steps of mat work.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about, you're just doing a traction release this week, but you can see the whole thing. Then I'm gonna send you a video of my dog Bear being at a dog festival on a mat while other dogs are going around, people are eating right there, and my dog just stays there.
He stayed on the mountain.
He stayed on the mat,
like he was glued to it.
like he was glued to it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to send you a video of me working with my little dog showing a traction release. So you'll have the whole scenario so you can see what we're aiming for. You'll have the finished product. And then,
I got this right. Janelle Pat 98 at Gmail.
Yes.
Okay, that's hers. And mine's just bpat at Hotmail.
Oh, Bill, put your phone number down too because she's only been texting with me.
Oh, okay.
So
I
we'll
can do
get
that.
you on that change.
we'll get you on that too, yeah.
So in case I wouldn't be available, you would be able to get it too.
But I'll send both of you
Right.
this information,
Awesome.
so you'll have it. So the recall, I don't think I have the recalls in video format, but it's pretty simple. You know, you'll have the step-by-step directions for reading it.
So
you should practice short, no more than 25 seconds.
okay, so what I'm saying is we do this every day, right? And
Every
maybe
day.
going through all four things right now, and maybe do it a couple times a day, each one of us.
Yeah, or once a day.
Once a day's enough, you think?
Maybe.
Hey, you little booger. Hey, you little booger. Wait a second. Wait,
Okay.
look what I got.
But if we do
Look what
it,
I got. Get it.
so if we do it once a day, but each one of us should go through it, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And you don't have to do one after the other.
got
You
it.
can do one and then, a little bit
An
later
hour
do
later.
another
Got
one.
it, okay.
So, your learner, this is your learner, is going to tell you how much in the mood they are for learning. You're going to take really small bites
Yeah.
because we don't think of yourself. If I was teaching you the tango, I gave you all the steps today.
Oh, right,
You'd
yeah.
be like, holy Toledo, what's
Yeah.
the matter? So what we don't want to overload. We want to give a little bit, and we want to succeed. We want this dog set up for success
Yes.
at every moment, okay? And
Absolutely.
she is a pistol.
Yes.
She's a pistol.
Yep.
Um,
Little dog, big personality.
and this, every single bit of training you do and getting this dog into structure, because dogs really like structure, is going to pay off, and mat work is going to pay off more than anything else you will ever do.
Okay.
You will love me forever for mat work.
Okay.
Mat work is also dog's choice. If the dog just walks away, you just ignore it. If he doesn't come back to the mat, that's their prerogative. When they do come back, you treat. If they totally, like disengage from you, then you just pick the mat up. Okay.
Well, what was
problem.
interesting, I noticed when we were doing it just a little bit here, you could kind of step just one step back and do this, and she did the same. I had to almost take like 3 steps
Yeah,
back before the
because
dog.
guess what?
Yeah.
It's like, this
no,
mat pain.
this step over here is where I get the good stuff. Yeah.
I don't
I
want
wanna stay on the
And
mat.
that's going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's why you still want the dog leaving, because
Right.
this is how you're going to get the stay.
Okay.
This is the release is how because you're making the decision when the dog can leave the mat,
Right.
not the dog making the decision.
So my question for you then is, we've had a problem with Bosco, the 11-year-old chocolate lab, who wants to hang out and drool while we eat at the coffee table. Will we be able to put her on the mat and she will leave us alone while we eat?
Yeah, really.
But
Bosco-
right now, do you have a crate?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Right now, just put her in the crate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because here's the thing, you're setting the dog up to succeed. If you're eating, the dog does not have impulse control yet.
Right.
Hasn't learned impulse control, so it's really eating hamburgers in front of starving children.
So then that brings up what you did last night, which you probably shouldn't do.
What?
Get the dog out of the crate and bring it into bed with you at night. The dog whimpered, so she gets the dog out
All
of
right,
the crate.
tell
No, because I
the
want to know
whole
if this is
sto-
bad
No,
behavior.
let's tell the whole story. He was at Wits End with Skylar, and he was sleeping downstairs with Skylar. The night
That's
be-
me. I was, not the dog.
At the night before, when I get up to go to the bathroom, she assumes, oh, party time. So she got up, and so I thought, okay, she's got to pee too. She's a female. So I go bebopping downstairs as quietly as possible to take her out to pee. Well, meanwhile, Skylar, who's in the crate, is like, oh, look, mommy's up. So I didn't want to, I thought that he and Skylar were going to sleep last night because everybody was super tired and super stressed out. So rather than go downstairs with her, I put her in the bed with him to try to not have to go downstairs and disturb him or disturb Skylar, so she would.
But based
Disturb
on what
everybody.
you have said, is that not
Is-
something you want that dog to do?
You know, that is, do you want the dog sleeping with you?
Not really, because our
Well, then
chocolate.
don't put the dog in the bed.
Yeah, because our chocolate labs used to, and then I would squinch
Yeah.
like this, and the labs had.
Hey, I have a
2/3 of the-
60-pound boxer in a twin bed, you know?
Oh no!
And
Yeah.
he's got his own bed at the foot of mine, but by 4 o'clock in the morning, he has somehow
Like
figured out
this. The dog is
how
like,
to
oh.
leave his bed, and I wake up some hours later, and I'm like, good Lord, I can't move.
Oh, ask her about that thing you said about the crate covers or whatever they are.
Oh, I'm wondering, Candace, if she's getting cold. Should I put a crate cover over her crate? Because when I go to get her in the morning, she's like all like huddled up in her blankets in the crate.
Well,
Well,
you
a
can
crate-
put a crate, is it drafty? Let me have that.
Well,
Get it.
you run the fan in the
I run
room.
the ceiling fan in my room.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, put a cover over it.
Okay.
Give me that.
Of course, I won't now that it's going to be 40 degrees at night.
Right, well, we'll have the heat on now, but
Yeah.
I didn't know if the covers were just to kind of like keep the dog.
Give them a
Yeah.
den feeling.
Yeah.
It's both, but
Okay.
if it's drafty for the dog,
Then it might help with that.
then it
Okay.
might help with
Okay.
that.
All right.
Yes,
Cool, okay,
and
so-
when you throw the toy for the dog, and the dog doesn't bring it back to you, do not walk across the room and get the toy. You do not need to practice retrieve.
Okay. Yes, we know that command.
Okay.
You just leave it there, right?
Just leave it there. If the
Alright.
dog doesn't wanna play, the dog doesn't wanna play.
Got it.
Yeah, so let's hook him up,
Yep.
her up, her up.
Oh, you do, yeah.
She's gonna be really cute. She's very pretty.
She's very inquisitive about everything.
Now see,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
what Bill was doing when she turned around and nailed it.
She nailed me. Right here. She drew blood.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
Well,
baby.
you know, that's old Skinner.
Oh, I agree with that. And
I
that,
got-
but that was the very first time I was hooking her up, but she had never had a leash on.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she wasn't real happy, it seemed like, about having it, so.
Yeah.
Okay, Mama's gotta get Candace the
I
cake.
got the exact same lip mask.
Then we'll go home.
And I got the exact same outside. I just had it put in about a month ago. Our other one went taboo.
You gonna sit with Dad?
The mini split, oh, the garage
No,
door.
the garage opener itself was
Yeah.
open. And so they wanted to, I wanted to have just an outdoor access to it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that unit was so old that they wouldn't sink. So by the time they told me what it would take to upgrade that one, it was cheaper to buy a new one.
Yeah.
Wait till Daddy opens the car.
Do you need a pen?
I may have a pen in my purse. Whoa!
There's one in the center console.
Alright,
Here, let me hold her
alright.
while you're doing that.
No, I have one, Candace.
Okay. So,
Slow down.
I'll give you my card so you, oh no, I don't have it. I have,
It's
D-I-C-E. Good, good girl. Yeah.
Not going anywhere. Stay right on this.
So
control area.
when she pees outside, that's where you give her the treat.
Oh, okay.
You
So
do
have
not
treats
give
with-
her a treat when she comes back in the house.
Got it.
Because then she'll be peeing in the house.
That's true. Well, I don't know if I think she told you. Somebody had told, we thought somebody had let her use balls in the house. I think it's, I don't know. Personally, I think you're thinking she's about 8 times.
Yeah, I don't use pee pads.
Okay, because what we noticed